Good morning. I thought I'd do a little video because it's been five, 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks because today's the 2nd or 3rd of March, and I've been in Kenya for a month now. Um, and whilst the initial gut impulsive intention was to just yeet the fuck out of the UK permanently, um, a lot of things after I decided that was what was going to happen happened, um, and that permanent turned into like 2 months instead. Um, so two things are: one, I got a job at a climbing center, and this climbing company, I've literally they've literally been in my lives, and I've been in their lives for the last 6 years. In various iterations, it's been amazing because I started off climbing because my boyfriend then, at the time, was like, hey, like, you want to try and get through this PTSD thing of like reverse vertigo. Give bouldering a go, because you get to the top of a wall and like you fall, and like you can do the exposure therapy thing that you're quite fond of exposing yourself to. So I thought, cool. Um, and yeah, like from that, I love the rock climbing. I love bouldering. Like you don't need to be with anybody else, but you can be with everybody else. Um, and kept on doing that. From that, the manager noticed that I was a DJ as well, and they wanted a DJ for their competition, and I'm like, absolutely yes. And it wasn't even, I didn't even want the money. I was just like, I'll just do it. Just, I don't know, give me membership or whatever. Always mutual exchange of energies, just good vibes. It's always been like that. And it's gone on for me to DJ at their bigger events, and like other places have hired me for DJing and stuff, and it's just been an amazing reciprocal opportunity. But fast forward from all of that, with everything that's been going on, I also eventually decided that I wanted a stable job because as great as being an entrepreneur or solopreneur, I don't even like entrepreneur because what I've done, I've never wanted it to get big. Being a solopreneur, um, has its ups and downs. And quite frankly, I reached a point last year where I was tired of the constant uncertainty, even working with other people. Like, there's always a constant uncertainty. Um, People can retroactively, like, decide not to pay you, which I think is bullshit, but that's another story. Um, but yeah, I just needed something reliable, and I needed it to be in a place that I enjoy going to anyway. Um, and I took a job up just as a super low, just no stress. I just wanted to show up, have a good time, help people have a good time, do some work, and then fuck off home. Like zero high level managerial stuff. Yes, I'm capable of it. Yes, I'd probably shine at it. Yes, I'd probably be brilliant at it. Yes, I'd probably be an extreme addition to the company in that sense. But I wasn't ready for that level of stuff. So just as a menial, but not menial, team leader, team member. Sorry, not team leader. That's the Olympics. Um, so yeah, I got the job. Like I applied for it without thinking I'd get it. To be honest, instantly got it, which is cool. Love you guys, and it's been great, and it's got me to kind of realign that aspect of things because I love coaching in climbing. And I need to work on myself to be able to kind of reach the level that I want to achieve in that. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is there's a certain man shaped human in my life because I've allowed myself to get back out there, um, and find someone who uh, is completely on the same level as I am. Like, not the same, not to be confused with the same. I don't prescribe or ascribe to that. I don't believe in that. Just someone who's, same but different but still the same. That kind of vibe. So this guy is well into comics, loves traveling, already has an international kind of business that he runs. Doesn't need to be anywhere specifically. Um, with everything that I'm doing, he's 100% for it. And yeah, like at that time, it was neither here nor there. I could have like left and just been like, okay, fine, go figure your life out, whatever. But um, he kind of made it like a thing in December, and I was just like, oh shit, okay, well, I like this, so you know, I'm gonna invest some time in this. So that was another reason. So between work and a man-shaped human, um, I'm coming back to the UK, but I'm not coming back to stay. That's the thing. I don't have any intention of staying in the UK ever again. Because, like, even right now, every single morning, I've come outside with my coffee, I've sat here with the sun, and it's February. Okay, it's February. No, it's March. It was February. Now it's March, and I'm still doing this. And it's not been something that I've begrudgingly needed to do. It's something that I so look forward to doing every freaking morning. Like, it's exciting, and I'll never get bored of that. The 22 years I lived in the UK, everyone's like, "Oh, you'll adjust to the winter." I'm like, "Bitch, no, I won't. Look at me. I am designed for sun. Like, look, literally, I have never had hair on my arms or legs. I've never had to shave any part of my body except for places that count. And even then, I haven't shaved in like 3 months. I don't really need to. I just do it sometimes because the aesthetic. But beyond, I really don't need to. Um, I'm designed for this. I'm literally designed for this. And the more that I've situated myself in places that I'm not designed for, the more depressed I've been. Like, being depressed when you're sat in the sun is so hard to do, honestly. Um, at least for me. I know for other people, it doesn't matter, like, if the sun's beating on your face or not. And no doubt, I'm sure there'll be moments, where I will be kind of miserable as hell. Um, but I guarantee you, I will not be sitting in the sun being miserable as hell. I'll likely like hide in my bedroom with like blackout curtains and just cry in the darkness, because trying to be dark and depressed in the light is like an oxymoron. I'll try though. I'll get back to you with that one. Um, but yeah, so coming back to the UK, I'm gonna come back, and it's just it's grindstone. 10 months of grindstone shit. Grindstone in career, grindstone in relationships, grindstone in just like progression. Um, and one thing I can be so thankful for is family. Like, where I am right now is because my auntie is just like Mikasa Sukasa. Um, and it's not just her; it's just like everyone around me has literally just been like, you can stay here, you can land here, you can crash and fall apart here. Um, and whilst I haven't fallen apart in the way that I thought I would, I have. And it's been really nice just being in such a kind of chill, gentle space where I can just literally figure out what the fuck is going on and how the fuck I'm going forward. And that's happened. So I'm super thankful to everybody here. Um, and just experiencing Kenya and feeling it out, and bloody hell, the opportunities, like, I can see them, they're right there, they're ready, like, for DJing, for climbing, for jiu-jitsu, just for everything. It's insane. um for fitness, for Budokon, for all of that jazz. So I've just been kicked up the butt in so many different ways. It's been insane, but in equal parts, like, being away from the UK but also being online in the UK has been interesting, because, like, shy of just being interested in what my friends are up to, the UK vibe of business isn't my vibe at all. Like, on my Facebook, for example, I have unfollowed everyone whose profile is like 90% business and 10% life. Like, gone. Um, just cause, like, I don't care. You know, the only businesses I'd care about are genuine kind of mentorships of people who like how to start your business and turn it into something where you don't need to be in any specific country or don't need to have any specific group of people. I don't have those people on my Facebook, so I need to change that. Or, you know, um, fitness professionals who have a skill or asset that I'm interested in as a fitness professional or movement professional. But I find those are all on Instagram. Honestly, all my people are on Instagram and TikTok, which just is testament to how archaic Facebook is becoming. Because all they're pushing now, or all I'm experiencing, is groups and um, business, groups and business. Like, life doesn't really happen on Facebook anymore, which is what I've noticed, or at least it doesn't get um, shared and people don't see it as much, which sucks. But yeah, I realize I'm going on. I'm just really thankful for the past 5 weeks. Really sad that week 6 is coming in, but or week 5 and 6 is coming in, but um, the whole intention of coming here was to crash land and see what the fuck is up, and that's exactly what's happened. Coming back to the UK is going to be tough, but thankfully I've got the man, the Dane, um, who has is and probably forever will be the greatest support person I've had to date, um, and to date, and work, and a fuck ton of debt. But like that's money's immaterial, and I can manage it. That's not a problem at all. Which is interesting, because me saying that here is going to be a different vibe from me saying it, in the UK. And all this boils down to is just weather, weathering the storm, like being able to manage stuff from here, even if everything was here and everything was up Schitt's Creek here. I know in my heart and my brain and in my body that it would be easier. And it always is in the UK when like the summer months finally come in. I am a different person. It's literally like night and day. Uh, and it's crazy. It's just like from, kind of Mayish to like September-ish. I'm on my good shit. And then for the May, June, July, August, September, so like 4 months out of the year, I'm me. And then the rest of it, so, 8 months, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 8 months out of the year, I'm like not me. And that's not okay. That's not a life worth living. Imagine only being yourself for 4 months out of the year. It's fucking bullshit. Anyway, this is super long, but I thought I'd open the channel with something kind of frank, low key, from the hip, because that's how I do. The podcast, everything, I've realized most of the stuff I do is from the hip, so I need to keep on doing that. I realize I've committed the first sin on YouTube by creating a vertical video. I've fleshed it out into a horizontal, but I don't care. It is what it is. Deal with it. If you've liked this, great. If you didn't like it, great. I'll see you in the next video, or find me online. I love your face.